Hi, in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about something called sympathetic vibrations or sympathetic frequencies. If I had a piano here, I could demonstrate it there, but thankfully, it works on our instruments too. Basically, what a sympathetic vibration is when one note on your instrument, usually the ones that are going to ring the most are open string notes. So, for instance, I'm going to play G, and I'm going to try to get it perfectly in tune with my G string. And if it is perfectly in tune, I'll be able to see my string sympathetically vibrate through the waves in the air. Let me show you. So it's perfectly in tune. You can't really see it on the video, but another way I can show you this is if I play it perfectly in tune and tap another finger on the G string, you'll hear a little click, little sound. Can you hear that? I hope so. Another one is C on the viola. And A, of course. Let's see if I can do D too. A way that I'm able to tell that it's perfectly in tune is when I'm looking down my fingerboard, I can see the other string that I'm trying to get to vibrate move just a little bit. This is super helpful when you're doing things like scales or Bach, or you just want to be perfectly in tune with your instrument. Another name for this is called just intonation, where you're perfectly in tune with the rest of your strings. Yeah, you can do this on a piano. It doesn't really happen much on a wind instrument, but mostly string instruments. And it's fun. Trying to see if you can see it, but I don't think so. Yeah. Try it. Hi. Today we're going to be talking about harmonics. Harmonics notated in music are going to look like a little diamond or a rhombus written over your actual notated note. And the way that we're going to play them is by using very little finger weight on the fingerboard rather than pressing the string all the way down. An easy one for everyone to find is their second harmonic, which it's called the second harmonic because it splits the string into two equal parts. So it's going to be right in the middle of it. I'll show you where. You'll notice that that's an exact octave above our open A because it's splitting the string in two. You can have these on any of our other strings. And we have more harmonics than that. We can go down to first position and use our fourth finger to find our third harmonic. And we can keep going down. This is our fourth harmonic, which is third finger in first position. And then second finger, which is our fifth harmonic. High two, rather, because when we go to low two, it's another one, another harmonic. And I believe first finger is a harmonic as well, but it's really hard to get that one to sound. Let's see if I can do it. I had it for a second, but it went away. I'm gonna give up. All right, so you can do this either in first position, but oddly enough, these also exist. The exact same harmonics are up all the way up here, but of course we don't use those as much. It's just interesting to know. You can use these harmonics. You'll find them in songs or pieces that you play in class that need the harmonics to convey a certain mood or feeling. Like you might be doing just I don't know, maybe a ghosty kind of piece. You can use them to help facilitate around the instrument if you're moving fast in a scale or in a really technical passage and you're needing to shift from way up here and you know that your second harmonic is up there. you can use it, because the cool thing about harmonics is that you don't have to play them like continually with the bow. You can lift your finger up and they'll still sound a little bit. Let's see if I can do it. There it is. You see where I'm able to pick my finger up a little bit? Yeah, that's just it helps you facilitate a little bit more and get some more time for your shifts that are way up in the nosebleeds. Yeah, those are harmonics. Great job today. Hi. In this lesson, we're going to be learning about something called subdivisions. But before we get to subdivisions, we need to learn the precursors to subdivisions. We've got the macro beat and the micro beat. Micro beats are divisions of macro beats, and usually it's about 2 to 3 micro beats in a macro beat. We're going to start by doing some clapping. Let me put my cheat sheet away. We're going to do it in 3/4 time just to make it a little bit easier to understand to begin with. So if the micro beat are quarter notes, a macro beat is an entire measure. Let's try clapping. Let's imagine that we have a sequence of 3/4 measures and clap on only the first beat, and that will lay out our macro beat for us. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Rest, 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 rest. Now we're ready to count or clap our micro beats, which would be each quarter note in each 3/4 measure. You ready for this one? I hope so. All right, 1, 2, and. And there are micro beats. Subdivisions come below macro and micro beats. So a subdivision for quarter notes would be eighth notes. So let's count some eighth notes in 3/4 time. Let's imagine that we've got a sequence of measures again in 3/4 time, and they're all filled with eighth notes. Okay, 1, 2, and. We can go even further down and they would still be called subdivisions. If we had eighth note triplets, I'll demonstrate. It'll sound like this. 1, 2, and. We can do 16th notes, which would be 4 divisions of the micro beat. I'll demonstrate that one. You don't have to do this one with me. 1, 2, and. Real fast, isn't it? You'll find that this can make understanding rhythm a little bit easier. When I'm playing my music either in solo or not professional, I'm still in college. If we're in symphony orchestra and I've got typically in a really long pitch that I'm playing, I'll count out subdivisions of however long that pitch is. You can use this to be more rhythmically accurate, to be more metronomically accurate. Oh my God. To make sure that you're not rushing or dragging. And those are micro beats, macro beats, and subdivisions.